With my small voice I will attempt to educate pundits in the media, who use their radio and television shows not to offer solutions to bring citizens together, but to specifically act as tools of the elite, who ironically don't care as much about party affiliation as they do controlling the public. Such pundits as the Puritan conservative cheerleader Rush Limbaugh, the unapologetic cheerleader for abortion on demand Randy Rhoads, the intolerant of the downtrodden constitutional lawyer Mark Levin, and last but not least Sean Hannity, who just goes along with whatever Limbaugh and Levin say without thinking for himself, need a lesson in public relations, and I'm just the one to teach such a lesson. These pundits I invite to listen, and hopefully learn. These so-called media giants I'm referring to take their cues from billionaires you will never meet, such as Bilderbergers, Bohemian Grovers and wealthy policy wonks focused on their number one agenda, a one-world government, which treats the citizens throughout the world like cattle. The trick for each of the aforementioned is to act surprised whenever more rights are deleted from the people. Levin has mastered appearing incredulous better than any of those I've mentioned. None of these people give a damn about the average person, whom they refer to as middle class, nor will they seriously investigate leads offered by callers or viewers regarding anything that would actually help change the status quo, namely, our supposed dependency on oil, when free energy is available, or ways of creating a more equitable society of informed voters, such as encouraging direct voting, the technology for which exists now. You'll hear each of these talking about lowering taxes on certain people, but never a word about a flat or fair tax. These reforms are left to be discussed by those who have comparatively minuscule audiences. The fact is that there is enough wealth in circulation to make everyone very comfortable and debt-free. This is not the goal of those with more money than they could possibly spend. For this group it is the goal to use the 99% as economic slaves locked in never-ending debt cycles and despair. Since depressed people are more likely to develop illnesses, the elite use the status quo as an effective means of population control. The more economically disadvantaged, the more likely such people are to die, and this is how the uber-wealthy prevent world overpopulation. The elites actually feel that if everybody was comfortable and happy, the planet would simply get too crowded, and they can't allow that. The truth is that if people were comfortable and happy, meaning free to pursue their dreams, Mother Earth herself would adjust and accommodate who comes and goes in or out of existence, a much more equitable system of equilibrium than letting the rich among us tell the rest how things must be. Chances are good that inventiveness would thrive to the point where traveling among the stars would be almost instant, negating the whole argument of overpopulation or scarcity of resources. We each know within our hearts that the stars have been calling us to explore, and explore we will. We've outgrown politics, meaning that no party politician really speaks for any of us. The truth is that we aren't equal at all, we're unique, and we need a representative looking out for those who choose to pursue our individual dreams, as long as our dreams don't hurt anyone else. We really need a representative who is willing to leave us alone, unless we are being oppressed or hurt. We certainly don't need a system full of people bent on hurting the citizens, while pretending to know what is best for them. This arrogance has gone on long enough, and must end. Pundits mentioned earlier could usher in a new and wonderful age of prosperity for all. An era of unbridled imagination is upon us, and how sad it will be if these once great so-called leaders of public opinion merely stand off to the side heckling those trying to be somehow more than they've ever been. This is not the time to listen to fools who spew divisive rhetoric coming from the elites, who pre-package hateful sound bites for public consumption. Pundits, be warned, either help usher in the beautiful new age, or be crushed and as unpopular as your elitist bosses currently are. Make your choice, because the people you're always talking at have outgrown the interest in listening to your tired, hateful words.